Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? So today we have day 2 of El Imperfecto. So just yesterday we learned all of the regular endings, aba, abas, aba, abamos, y aban, and ia, ias, ia, iamos, ian. If you haven't seen that video, please go watch that. Today we're going to talk about the irregulars. So you do have a spot in the notes that I shared with you if you would like to fill that out. If not, just write on a piece of paper or a notebook or something like that. Okay, so just as a recap, chicos, el imperfecto we use for habitual actions, things you do over and over again, things you used to or would often do, setting the scene, talking about the date or the time or the weather of the mood of a place if you're telling a story. Or describing someone in the past, so their age or their characteristics. So basically any sort of more ongoing type thing. Okay, so yesterday we learned the regular endings. Today we only have 3 irregular verbs in all of the imperfect. So that's really exciting because remember for preterite we had Fuji verbs, slipper verbs, karate verbs, all different kind of verbs. So you're going to actually have to try to take that and put that aside. You're going to see verbs like hacer and dormir and poder, and you're going to think, oh, irregular. But actually, with imperfect, it's not. So that's good news. All right, so we're going to do the 3 irregulars today. So first one is the verb ir. Your endings for ir are, or not endings, this is the full verb, sorry. Your verb ir is conjugated iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, iban. So for example, if you wanted to say, I used to go to the beach, yo iba a la playa. Okay, I would go to the beach, yo iba. Okay, good. Next verb is ser. The way ser is conjugated, era, eras, era, éramos, and eran. So for example, if we want to say, she used to be short, we'd say, ella era baja. Okay, so ser, remember, is to be. So we're talking about how someone or something used to be, would be when we would use these forms. Okay, and then ver, we have veía, veías, veía, veíamos, veían. Okay, so if we wanted to say, we used to watch Pokemon, nosotros veíamos Pokemon. Okay, we used to watch. Ver is to see or to watch. Okay, vamos a ver unos ejemplos ahora. So fill in the blanks with the correct form. Por ejemplo, yo mucho Bob Esponja. Should be yo veía mucho Bob Esponja. I used to watch a lot of SpongeBob, and that is true. Okay, next one. Mi hermano, las clases de karate todas las semanas. Should be mi hermano iba a las clases de karate. My brother used to go or would often habitually go to karate classes every week. Okay, so we included every week there. That's a dead giveaway that we use imperfect because it's a habitual thing. Okay, next one. Mis amigos muy amables. Mis amigos eran muy amables. My friends were or used to be very kind. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're not kind now, but if you're telling a story in the past, you'd say, mis amigos eran muy amables. All right. ¿Cómo se dice? We used to go to McDonald's. You would say, nosotros íbamos a McDonald's. Remember that used to we can kind of ignore, but we have to take go and put it in the imperfect. Awesome. ¿Cómo se dice? They were or they used to be short. It'd be ellos eran bajos. That ellos is optional because eran is in the ellos form. Ellos eran bajos, or ellas eran bajas if it's a group of girls. Como se dice, my brother used to watch Paw Patrol. Mi hermano veía Paw Patrol. Mi hermano veía Paw Patrol. Okay, so let's take a look at these two sentences. We have one sentence in the preterite and one sentence in the imperfect. El año pasado yo comí en Subway. And then de pequeña, as a child, yo comía en Subway. So what do you think the difference is between these two sentences? Good. So one of the sentences, this first one in the preterite, is, remember, a concrete event. Last year, I ate at Subway. It happened one time. I went to Subway, and that's all I'm talking about is that one time I went to Subway. Versus the second one, de pequeña yo comía en Subway. As a child, I used to eat in Subway. So I used to always eat. It's a habitual thing. We don't know the exact date or time. It's just something that kept happening over and over again. So, muy bien. So that's a little bit of the difference. Now, there are some phrases like we talked about earlier that are kind of a giveaway that we're going to be using imperfect. So siempre or nunca, always or never. De pequeño, if you're talking about your childhood, very, very likely that you're going to use imperfect, especially if you're describing it and you're not talking about, some event from your childhood. Todos los días, every day. Again, that's going to imply that something is habitual, so we use imperfect. De vez en cuando, from time to time. And then muchas veces, that again, many times, is going to imply that we use imperfect because it means a repeated or habitual action. Okay, so you have some of these already written in your notes. This isn't the full list. I will be sharing the full list of imperfect key phrases with you via Quizlet. Okay. Oh, we forgot con frecuencia. Con frecuencia. So frequently. That is also going to imply that something is something that you habitually would do. Okay. So last thing, we're going to practice. We'll be doing this a lot over this unit, but practice talking about your own childhood. So complete the sentence. De pequeño or de pequeña, as a child, yo siempre. Okay, so I answered about my own childhood. De pequeña, yo siempre lloraba. I always used to cry. I was kind of a crybaby. Okay, good. So next one, talk about your own childhood. Mis amigos y yo nunca. Good. So obviously your answers will be different, but about my childhood, mis amigas y yo nunca jugábamos hockey. I was not a very sporty child. I liked playing with dolls. So mis amigos y yo nunca jugábamos hockey. Okay, listo, chicos. So that is it for the irregulars. And I will be sharing with you the Quizlet of all the key phrases, and we will keep practicing the imperfect for the rest of this unit. But that is it, chicos. That is all of the new information regarding the imperfect, pretty much. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, adios, chicos.